Welcome to Dan ARG YouTube. Comrade Newton say now wey Palace don write letter say e no send anybody make dem go beat person. He say whether the people wey dey fight for Palace go still continue their fight in 2026. Make I leave you make you hear from Newton. The message wey bring come today.
You are fought now. There when a boba sekina de weekly. Banana vie. Iya vie double barrel a ene. O hima wa agbe. Ima agbe swe. E rea ba wo wa. Because in wate ya una man. Okay, Palace when wa mwere. Then odwa u ware geni ve Palace. Because we are rasi Palace. We were given. A Palace we magio. And em na. Wama yele tai say if my when I worry Palace in me I know say na again and then send them. But they have given us an avenue to bring those people to book. Grand rising to you all the star seeds and the light workers of the patriots all over the world. I bring a good tidings from Jehovah Nisi. I bring a good tidings from the God of our ancestors and also our ancestors. I say most thanks to the God of the universe for his sustaining grace, who have given us the strength. Just the same way it was scripted. Today, the last day of 2025. It has been a struggle and we won all our fight. You know, one thing that keeps me going, I'm somebody that always do reflection. Today is 31st December 2025. Categorically say, it's just about, let's say, 4 hours from now, about a 3 hour, 30 minutes from now, we are saying goodbye to 2025. Then something happened in the book of Numbers 31, verse 49. It was after some certain troubles that Moses told the people after a fight or several fights. And those fights were very thick, solid. He told them, go and count the soldiers. And they gave him feedback immediately. He said, none is missing. Do you know, no person that Pala lay curse on, no one died. Rather than all your body have calamity. Then I told you guys one thing. I said I'm going to make the Christmas and New Year toxic for a doily. For those of you that play with my word, don't play with it in 2026. I'm not doing these things for excitement. The same way you love your life, I love my life. But we need to change this very narrative. All our fight, we want all. And don't get it twisted. I control the spiritual headspace. I decide what happens. Then I told you guys yesterday that we're already in the roof of the building. Last week, you know, dismantling the chair before. Now the table left with a break. Now this time around, we need to remove the total table. We clear that one. We're on top of the roof. Have you seen calamity? That a letter came from the palace. The son exposed what was not supposed to be exposed. The same today against shame and disgrace. Edo alien, their father don't leave them for judgment. For those of you, I not say may you, I know that I'm not that too bossy. He said God resisted the proud and give them more grace to the humble. I'm very humble and down to the earth. But when it comes to things like this, no use and play. Don't play with it. That's why I have a message for Mr. Abat Obazee, and that message is divine. For those of you that is very close to him, tell him not to play with this very message. It is not my word, but the word of he that gives you strength to be alive in this very struggle. I told us some years ago, the God of our ancestors is going to make use of Abba, and they are using him mightily. I was also the one they told to announce it. I'm also telling him there are red lights, there are dangers. You need to be very, very careful. The letter that was brought to his house yesterday, thank God For any do who are neutralizing. Don't ever accommodate, don't ever collect letter from any individual again. Accepting that letter from a postman. Don't try it again. Abba, don't try it again. What you did yesterday, don't try it again. Don't ever collect letter from anybody. For these people to wear red and red to your house is danger. But I thank God that the ancient father, our neutralizer, neutralize everything, but don't play with your life. This very period, Abba, you need to be very, very careful. Mind where you drink, mind where you go. These people, they do not they walk. The only way they cramp you, it is when you come into personal contact with them. They don't get power. Either they have to poison your drink, or at that letter, be there, you mean way. I will while you buck and I will burn or something. I know about to say it. And why you know and say no, Yende Oboga. Are you kakine? Do carry and start it from today. Do that. The blood of Jesus Christ, not the work. Not the work. The God of your ancestors. And my next prayer that the enemy do also here. That's my next prayers. It's a commitment. It is a very big commitment. It's a very big project. That's why we have been here. I don't know my daughter. That's the only work I can say. Just the same way that person passed through temptation is everywhere. That's why I told them off and bring it on. So, Mr. Abba, please be very, very careful. This very big. From now, be very, very careful. Trust nobody. Where you talk. My who enters your house. Now the way no yas one go back one mommy life every year. Be very, very careful, my brother. It's as complex as that. Or mommy where doesn't come in contact with people. I come, but you have to be very, very careful. A level now, I don't know where I today, but no, my brother, don't do that. And don't despise prophecy. When people advise you to take spiritual precaution, always take it. No, my brother. Was not normal. Now, let me explain it to you. To the part I've watched, he came. He don't war automatically on our one. Because they told him, so that if a boy ni die no fury, may you for chicken and say, okay, Dr. and Lisa, Dr. If you have allowed that guy to enter your house, it's a problem. You can see that he only dumped that letter inside the bosom, baby, no. But they don't have any media or you don't do you want to know them. I'm going to seize those beads. But thank God you did not fight him anyway. Maybe even a capacity on someone with me say, I'm not trying to instigate problem. I'm telling you, if you were to be one. Because immediately, I get the spirit of discernment because I work in a very higher frequency. I know those people that are normal. That's why if I see a door alien now, then you attack me, say you fight for palace, you are dead. If you confront me on that really, say maybe that was the way we are telling us one day, look at one homo bug or women to him. Okay, to women to okay, I'm sorry, let go. But say na palace you carry come. The way I'm matati. I will use my last breath. You want that kind of that's what I will do. So that's that. Ernest Mafidon, when we're done, sir. Okay, now we're working now. The same palace that celebrated talks. Don Pedro to the extent you watch a video when commissioner of police were saying he want to take permission from Obazee, whether they answer I. The same about today, they have distanced themselves from those talks. Then you are here fooling yourself. You are counting my word for nothing. My brother, you can't want to know where I know somebody that is woman freedom. You are daring my God, Abi. You are daring my God. You better not many nonsense comment, man. Even you are saying, but you know me will be because we are not joking. Go and watch my past video. What I told the Doyle they are to go through this period. You know where their father has disappointed them already. Their father, that is the highest humiliation you can get. If not a Obazee, they are so weakling. But now, instantly, those people are so not now I'm bossy your way because they are terrorists. Be that they are not palace children. Palace Magian. For example. Now palace have distanced themselves. They should be treated like terrorists. They take Obazee, at least you have my frequency, or I have. I will help the IGP to mobilize, to catch them if we are the station. I will not leave the work for federal government or state government in our. You see, any police, well. Moto ba ya moyare. Ya imwere ya ndova any police. Then when the police no do say I, you go to mobilize ya vinyare uri amen. Because being that Pedro will kidnap, they should also be kidnapped. I put it there. Are you still going to continue your rascality, your foolishness, your shenanigans in 2026? Are you going to continue it? So that's the best I can put it right now. For Mr. Obazee, I saw that they are showing his house, showing his wife look. Now, wanave homo bog have women and of vessels. No, die. I think that's the normal look of every woman that's pregnant or over. I talk a visitor. The thing came unexpected. That's the look of every woman. No, why makeup. Hush. Hush, man. I'm biwa noa. I'm biwa to. But when we go one stay, no yari no wait or wanare no yari no vete abi. You waya concentrate your wawa bowa wama build the life wa. Gagwal waya riowa. When you a single one money, your look. Na do ge we. Na wa bosto wa we be no yavi e. Ukun wa so buya. I saw midgets. Idiot na. Ona be posto wa. I think there are a lot of things in the matter you don't need to even talk about it if you are really civilized. The most senseless people that fight for power or why midget or amigo. Very senseless. Do you know how much it will worth in the UK? At least, let me say, I found £300,000. Oh, one I think it's said before bedroom. Or what it should be about, I don't really know, almost would say like £300,000 or something. Convert £300 to Naira. No, wamuye mediana. Everyone of us know how expensive houses in the UK. He choose to leave the outside like that. Oh, mommy. Other houses are like that, bro. There are some quarters you go. Spain of a better building now. Other European countries, they have better buildings. So only why you move, why get them when Wamaya TB 2026 at least while they have a way broadcast. Go and read so that you present when you may have one. I want you at least as a pregnant woman with a look or your beauty target for every woman that be pregnant once because when you do not know your look. Baby shower or baby friendly. We are talking about when Omona Geliario. Wumio Boya with 2 years Zano. Go and check a look. I thought that one posted a bank. Go and check a look now. Can any of you beat her now? Have a we no man negbe. Immediately now the apostle wa. In a way immediately now Sakmana work born now 2026 for national peace to reign. Very senseless set of human. I don't know how I know that man. He don't make the mistake if I go. Look at it. All he not son in every way. Do you know how much this house worth? Where go where did they go immediately now what be here what boom. Abba, please tell us, evaluate the house. Your social media. Because he am one. You know what it takes to buy house abroad? I'm with rent. Why not go inside? Why get bedroom one in one a couple not one wardrobe for a kitchen. Useless people. Please just hold on. Let me quickly see if I have this very phone number. In the other of my phone, let me quickly return it. Our agent room, our spiritual agent room, don't play with it. That's why after we bring her on, I give her. Hey, you can't do me. What are you saying? What you want to do? What you want to do? Not there now. Well, the number is not in this other phone. All of them are just fighting for power senselessly. Who will mean about a match of any binage? Well, at least, at times, don't you try to win a match of fighting? Don't you see my presentation? Are we able to change the master? Imagine we not get governor where they support us. We not get one need joti one you bogu namo mogu man you bogi. Everybody's autonomous of his own. Everybody is very struggle. Nobody not promise anybody anything robber. We are promising security. That's why everybody they do program to waiting in go fit chest. Now my duty to insult your pa. You know me by my name. Oje gbe no fini dozo wi ando yo mene ruwe mo han. That's not what you require. We ado wile. 2026 ave la na wakabo azo. Wa date un kanya into cabeça. Los gilipollas. Immediate worry about it abagbon. 2026 now, so let me start from here. Who sent those terrorists to kidnap Don Pedro Obazee? Now the palace, they have denied them. That's the worst thing that can happen to a moron. That is the worst thing that can happen to somebody that is a sentimental nice. That is the worst thing that can happen to Ewu Merije. You are fought now. There when a boba sekina de weekly, banana vie, iya vie double barrel away. Or hima wagbe, hima gbeswe. Ere ba wa. Because in wate ya una man, okay, palace of when wa mwebe. Then odwa ware genive palace because we are asking palace where we given a palace we magio and na wa ma yebe tai say hima when I worry palace in me I know say na again and then send them. But they have given us an avenue to bring those people to book. So let's go there gradually. Now, I've already given the message to about Obazee. I pray listens. Be very, very careful, my brother. My brother. Oba Atokpe has made most Edo aliens senseless. The more they say it, they are pouring out their semi-brain. The more they say Oba Atokpe, they lost their consciousness. The more they say about Atokpe, they lose their sense of human. The more they say about Atokpe, they no longer reason like a human being. They now become an homo. That's why if you tell people today that say about Atokpe are the most senseless people, because you know you're triggering already. It be like when they say about Atokpe make them to be zombie way, say now one way. A lot of people right now know what been an egg who is spending money. Area be here, might been an egg there. Irano wa boy, if we mad that slave you, a man no man forgive over here for the past 4 years. Or deny one and one soon. Now, when I saw about us, we are not talking to him. He ain't a problem. When he no support anyone soon, he may live longer, but all power because sitting here. When I saw Sobat also, I'm not joking. Yeah, I'm not insulting him. I'm also afraid to insult him. He knows who is to do him. He had my list with him. Amen. I have the right to talk to him. It is my jurisdiction to talk to him. I am sent to deliver a message to him. Just the same way Moses was sent to Pharaoh. Let me just deliver your message. Imagine you boy, you don't boy. Imagine we answer there. Now, all what is happening and what does it test you? Ernest, I'm disappointed in you. Data man, I'm working, Robocop working. Why are you cloning? We're feeling, Nesha. Doyelin, are you guys still going to continue your shenanigans, foolishness, madness, rascality in 2026 after your father have left you guys in the junction? Are you going to continue? What you think you are preserving? Esther Kadukao. I think AB, whatever is there. AB Kingdom Voice, whatever, and I think explain with you now. Esther Kadukao. You know, Espayane. Esther Kadukao. Oh, anyhow, Kadukao ne. Esther Kadukao. Ya no vale pa na. When food don't sour. O me kele wa sour so ye ga won. E sour no na sour. Ayere rai no ye sawa eri o ye sakaduka o ya no bale pa na pata tira lo ya agen mukoa. That's what you are protecting. Eri wa so wa dey on trap one day we to gbina negwa. You are very proud. Ya iwa we ni negbe wo wa we kwa keka uluzi mwina uduari kunsi because they are not coming. Look at this homobog in Germany that were defeated by Mofiuyi. He used your IS money to start paying for damages. But he is still fighting today. Because of that, Bono ya everybody where we make an agreement and go madu magwayo. All the yagwange homo bug in idiot in an Germany. He will not be talking about now. Above for those of you that follow him, he regrets his life as we speak. A lot of you don't see through frequency. But I have to tell you this. You stay clear. We are not telling you to stay clear. Oh, yeah, I mean one here. I think I will put this song in between. But when there's some bloggers in the morning, they lucky to be like one of his songs. Oh, wait, I'm not telling you this. Okay, Obazee said, Evanta was not my brother. It was a very, that's the greatest, one of the greatest mistakes I've made. Evanta water, even now what they touching. Why I made the emotional. It was that a very big mistake. Very big mistake. Very big mistake. Knowing that very man. Ah, shit, man. Ah, shit, man. Now, for me not to over-deviate, Lucky Dube said in one of his songs, he said, I'm not telling you this because I'm a coward. I think of the life that we lose anytime we fight. Me, I'm a warrior. Carry this way, carry and go give me here. Any person don't have the courage to tell you where. It's long ago I give you guys one idiot now. It's long ago. That should be up for 3 years or 2 years plus now. What have you been able to do? What have you been able to do? Then why are you still crying out today? This is my own right. Who will get one? That somebody is occupying the throne. Okay. They cannot. Why they deny you? Because they know that a case in they are going to lose in the court and in every way. That's why. Anything like the matter. We are just trying to use this one to teach one day. No day. My dear, Kasara Masata. I pray such a day will not come. The kind of problem you will have. That is physically. You know, when army that is trained, I pay a salary. I'm not giving you a physical illustration here. Army that is trained, I pay a salary. Or protector will say, we're not your criminal level. Because you want to always target. Because all your promotion. That's who we are in this very struggle. No governmental agency. For those of you that always say Obazee, I don't have Obazee's phone number. Nobody funds us. Just the same way nobody will fund Moses. A struggle now. So the strength is always there. So I'm not the type because I'm ready to pay anything. No, I think. But in our way, I give any yena. Osaloba no give me. He know the way to rescue me when the calamity comes. He know I still go to touch one or two person. Yamuda. When me jet, many years ago, what rise up, ona we are you who swear. Iramigo tamu wana we are you but where here we ke no lele ye ya fe baguna. Or we are sok mu yene. Or we pe abokpa hen wa ya soa. Here we immediate. No let me we were. Now, my mother appeared to a mother in Italy. Then I was seeing JJC. I was under the blood of Jesus. That was me did. I make my money in la. Carry my name up and down. If you not be mother in law, also I'm get so la. In mother in law, waka lost. Waiting that man talk that you read me now. And thank God that we are bold. Really. Before make it do, my dear, if you mention my name for Juju, honor show the radar, a pay is too big. I'm not telling you this because I'm a coward, but I look of the life, anytime we go for mission. The palace know what they are losing. You say now because of petition with Pedro, right? Now me and you so with the social media. Now I give them hit. A Pedro family, where they for media. The first video Pedro did, he spoiled all our work, but we persisted. Say thank you to yourself. You are a champion in 2026. This really so now we give palace. God go later do their own, but go later do their own. This really so now we give out to them. I'm not telling you this for you to respect me, but this is how it is. So Agbenana, let's say calamity geboe. Say calamity. If this thing is going to give me calamity, I won't. Okay, imagine okutukutu. I wanna. Okay, this one go insult you. This one go insult you. All our enemy picture they there. They don't fit do anything. Okay, wait till you're gossiping and your thoughts on who one can do. Instead of you to get closer to me and my brother, they remind me for your prayer. I don't know how you take this. We're no man fit get we laugh away. Hospital you. You know your daughter. Me no what you pay. He is an idiot. He get a bow. They don't go, nothing happen. They don't go tire. Now, when on your banner, you don't have testimony year in, year out. Even when you yourself a bear can do man. Yet, nothing is working for you. A lot of you feel about you, and now I even the palace on their own wisdom, they prefer people of Tematamayani than you that say that you know more. Now, if they come and you want to prove something, you have dragged the palace into very big mess. Or I can't put an end to that truth. You don't put an end to it because you gotta done your worst. If Kapwepe and his gang have not kidnapped Pedro, maybe instead of the palace to spend more 20 years, it will be reduced to maybe 5 years or 5 months. It is now. Not in a star, it no vale pa na. This useless boy will go slap person. His own personal fight he tag him to palace. Any small thing they do, they tag it to palace. Now the same person is not fighting for himself. Now you are fighting for palace. That's the strength. You know if you use that tell Spanish government say or European union say, oh, they're not good. You know fit to. They tell me how you take normal. The strength I got, I force CIA to stand still. Now the same jam me and you there. You go even one make you near me, make you touch me because I'm not in full everywhere. Some of the smallest fights I fought for this year, not be palace. Una palace this small, eh? He ain't mobilizing. I told you when I went to go and renew my residence, what happens? I told you. They were already waiting for me. That's why waiting they tell about do not watch. Hey, you prophecy na yaku. If I'm the time no women, I plan arrest him. I was just talking to one of our mother. Oh, no. Young lady like you people. Hey, we do low. Now all those are warrior. Why so you come? You are there pasting pictures. God is sending people like you who God is using them to go for mission. Oh, wait, brother. You know, I don't even know what make me to ask. Imagine somebody that you are not in the same country together. If you don't even know whether they are talking to a bill. Yeah, may I go collect my resident today? Oh, wait, brother, where you? As I just talked about resident, he read in our show. My dear, Mano Salobo Yime is 100% more better than Obazee. Yeah, in the very struggle. And I will bow hand one go no marry. So be very, very careful. In my tear the way when I woman that been like though. There are some courses I lay here at the event to order new thing lao return the course in all the way. I don't receive money for what I'm doing. I don't do monetization. The strength what I'm doing, the wisdom, I don't know where it come from. Ne umaye was a lobalone. I to come and be advertising. Why am I telling you so that you stay clean? Don't fight so dirty. We are team no getter. There are places you don't go. I said it, not knowing where God will have something to do. Very good why I save her on Monday of it the next week. As I just enter, I was wearing cap that very day. Now one of the secret police officers tell me, say, wait, they control people for land. The man just specially came to me. He said, me, I remove my car, I can't stay land. Before I know, about 5 people to, because I'm supposed to go to the table, collect my, give them my resguardo that the receipt will take on print. Then they'll collect them from you, check your Nigerian pallet, then give them to you back. The man collected my paper from me. The paper where I take go collect this, and I saw the paper they be. For those of you that is, I'm giving the illustration because of something. I saw the paper they big rich. Collected it from me, specially. He can't say me I come. He come by himself, collect the paper from the table where me supposed to collect them from. He can't carry me go in private office. Nikere line asking, a man autocar computer, he touch computer. Ate what I wear men are agwari, wogu tagolo deba. Me we ayaku, me we women. You the man, awa bera, awa biue. Don't try it, eh? Don't let me get problem with you. 2026 Allah now. I was sent to come and preach the gospel of liberation, not to come and condemn. Una when you have a personal problem with you, you are done. Physically and spiritually, you are done. I'm going to be mad. I know what I'm saying. I force you to stand still. The only way I take crampy boy now. And I have back in the door. But I want to be Zagadiambo. Then I was just looking. The man told me, Center, and I went, no, you don't get a center. I mean, the PM, you are going to say, Kati, Una, 10 minutes, and I walk away from the drive, they come. About 1 hour, 10 minutes now, drive. I was just folding hands. Then I was not padding over how, what made me to tell somebody, should I go and collect my resident today? Now, for years, they did not be all by Matao, CIA program. Because I tell you, say, man, oh God, not put body for them. I think the lowest fight we fought I fought this very year was over very low class. Nah, your juju they do anything. Now battle son, if I see person come to Benin, you know what I don't test. You know what this. You know what the body don't see. Okay, would you say I be like you, like I be immigrant like you? You are stupid. Why you not talk about vid if you are really powerful? About boy. At time when you are sleeping, I'm in a meeting through frequency. In an bar. They may not dollar when I say now, we can't get here 20 when we get you are here doing any and why we say or to me love at all. You want me to have problem with you? Very stupid set of children. Yeah, in here. What's your problem? I did what I did not for my personal selfish. I would have kept the information and keep it to myself. But up to today, we still have a lot of battles ahead of us. So don't cause your distraction there. When I was about boost and why I soon wagmo. I'm your power one live video way. All of you are going through pains today. A pain la wagmo one in my was soon wagmo. Go and see go and be fighting now. They have denied you people. Iran Almighty forgive over here. For 4 years now. A warning more banana. A warning more because Ugbori no Ugbidiot Ugbori away. Now you have no right to do it because he's your slave master. I'm just a man like autonomous of his own. I don't know him. He's not my father. In anything. Para mí no vale para nada. Para ti puedo ser sí. But don't drag me to it. He's your father. You can do whatever you want to do. I didn't say you shouldn't respect him. But where to second me? Don't you to come and convince me where it's a bonus saloba no bogi idiot. Why have a problem with you people? MMFO. MMFO and why have a problem with you people? Everybody know the way they do. Go and face your problem. When one personal, you have a personal pain. You have your personal reality. Go and face it. We are here to liberate mankind. When I'm well wearing now, away mankind, they can't make freedom. Now you know me will be. So we have more things to also talk about here. Hindu tradition is very unique. That's what we are bringing back right now. It is only people that does not have sense of humor that fight for the palace. Any person with his right hand cannot fight for the palace. One, before you start fighting for anybody, first of all, evaluate it. What crime has this person committed? Now, let's assume your father is a pedophile, Olobia Kibieka, and people confirmed it, they are now insulting that your father. Then you came supporting that your father. Who is committing sin? Is it the person that is talking about what your father have done with his own brain and his own hand? That have committed sin, or your father, or Ekeron Google? This is why most of you in 2026, because of what you support. A lot of you were not committing sin. Anybody. Because we are in alliance with our Idu fathers and all the galactic forces through Anunnakis or Nibiru's Nimavo and all our ancient fathers having meeting every day by day to purify people's skin. The only recipe they have given to me, I put it here on media. My son, tell them to sustain their life with it. Until we are able to take over everywhere. Then what's your problem? Ernest, who were here repenting? Me have a convert where I get is maybe Osaloba will love you. I don't know why I'm still talking to people like if you want to know more about Idu, you can follow some other. But Idu owns the land. Idu is our ancestors. Just the same way a lot of you reference about today. Idu Anyatoni. Igodomigodo was one of Idu's sons. Idu Anyaroni. Igodomigodo was Otianate Idu Igodomigodo. Then why Ogiso was Ogi? Now, what is the meaning of Ogiso? Ogi no Kisori. Go and check the history. I guess you must be an Idu person. I don't know why God loves you so much. If you do my double hand, I know where a lot of persons are walking around. That's why we are doing our teaching. Instead of you to just come where we go, why this man is sort of bad. If you know detail what Oba is doing, for you to even say what talk is a sin to you. You don't praise evil. Most of our kings today in the palace, they are there because they are subjected to slavery. They are not there. They are there out of their will. And when I get what man, get what like a throne, you know, get what like you know, bow away. You are being given free chance. Let assume I'm more America, okay. Wagle temata mama, or there is a machine I don't want to okay. If there are 2,000 chiefs in the Guane, only 10. Okay, I'm their cover. Now, why is it that do you think the rest enigmas, which Obazee give autonomy to, for them to be receive their money direct? Do you think they hate the palace? No, not that they hate it. They just wanted the truth to come. It was the truth they followed. It was the truth they follow. Some things that you are saying today, they are just there. Why are you? Oh my God, if you are muya yiwa, if you de baboniave, after a lot of them are left, don't we maybe me boba me another day. I go egwan home, egwajeke, I go egwan home. E my affair no tell time at a man no. He drove all of them. We have some friends that are both there. Don't you see there are some people today that do sad? Uno bawe bode den only. Almost uno rese ere palasini. That's why I say the very day you start thinking rightly, the palace will not make no sense to you. It make sense to you. Because everything you see there is atrocity. Okay, look at it now. The same palace who received Pedro and Amwari Egua. To what we had. If I were okay. We're not. Man who were not. When the yeah my panye fidire, if they did nothing, no go ahead in that time where Oba when I'm worried. Now they are not denying. They are not denying. Now, when I was telling people, there are some people I cancel for when was a cancel so brother Biagi, Imana Wona, a boss in Yakume, can my way or say way. Newty Binigu lives in Spain. I'm a freedom fighter. He will then him. Mesh again. I love person. I told them mention my name to your guy. The CIA they had everything on phone. Okay, but I will boy now. Am I team one? Do you know how many times they came to the bush? Okay, now let me give you a very brief story. First of all, I was just doing video inside normal car. Maybe whether they might be in a winter year, you know. In a car, beach, just the same way you let me know if I flood this very thing. Just the same way you yourself don't feel okay. I like doing video here. There are people that love doing video inside the house. Me, you just come to my one day. I love doing video near the beach. I don't even know that it will have any significance. I keep on doing video. Automatically one day, I went to the forest and I found refuge there in the forest. There was that very time a lot of you don't see me online. I was doing, God were preparing me ahead of this very battle. I think that was the first time Mama Wasofia called me, that 2023. It wasn't not last year, 2024, 2023. Anything. I still remember video Wasofia called me. I'm just fine. At times, in my leisure time, I would go to the forest. Was warming up. I never knew that the God of my ancestors will load this something. So he have feel the electric shock. He come to a time now to understand that okay, these people are being down. Bring it on! You can't bring it on because you are a fool. We're not sure about no law or where we ever saw. You are an homobog. What be saying now we the control spiritual space? Do you think it does come on a joke? Go confirm man for juju. Whether that juju of even see whether I get a frequency. Then automatically, from river I went to forest. Now it was later like okay. You think? Do you know how many times they come? Una get that they know when they come. Something will shade me. They go to hear my voice. A chico no está aquí. Está escuchando tu voz. But where is he talking from? We go there. For you to compare yourself, I've seen a lot of homo, but what did you make me get wrong? Una not say as I don't insult me, make me get contact to me. If I don't feel activate with the system, I go provoke and go down knock for that video. Make contrary. But all thanks to the God of my ancestors. A lot of people see when I'm play. Okay, what I'm doing now. I'm having motonegui. Get one man. That's a blind here. As many people who are target. Oh no. Now we're going 2026 now. Any moment from now. About 3 hours 15 minutes. Now let them one user. Look at Atono Joshua. Imagine a country where Antonio Joshua in any sport is number one. Do you know Antonio Joshua will never one day talk about the situation Nigeria is facing? I think 2 years ago when he won heavyweight champion in boxing, everybody were finding our way Buhari. Antonio Joshua can't go lie down for Buhari. Even the last fight he won recently, honor to flag in Nigeria. I waited Donald Trump they talk Nigeria good terrorists non day. Nigeria suno da ananya. Come on, ambulance. Mare setine na Antonio Joshua na mi accident. Vini ete yeni helicopter ambulance o eke no do mo. Ona de gbe afose gbe la moto. Motor police aya mo pa. Nobody will not go collect it. But tell me one tweet Antonio Joshua have ever tweeted. Fulani, stop killing Christians. They don't tweet. Tell me one tweet that Antonio Joshua said, okay, you TV know that una the canon, the way you guys sentence una the canon or magba. Antonio Joshua kayage wune. We know where a may vani all time the UK government. Or Nigerian wa lele. Let me not go to the spiritual aspect of it. Me no suno. That's when my buggy man. A scripted whatever, ona ya make eri. That very bossy was scripted. A guy never told him to know Joshua. That's why men now we have to try and make it for understand. To know Joshua, man, I back back. In a mere day, or a mere day, when you excitement, una an opportunity to do whatever thing that will make your country to work. Do it. It may affect you tomorrow. Do you know the argument? He cannot get back himself again. Whether or not whether, or sure viva, they died. There are a lot of things I'm seeing about this very thing. I'm not going to say it, but I'm going to say it the way you understand it. What's it and all of that. But tell me one particular advocacy you have been doing as a youth when a man. Rather than when they bossing or not in Nigeria flag, there's no terrorism. Do you know, for you to raise your country flag, that to say you are proud of the country. Why are you proud of Yivani? A foreign body don't fear bomb. It's a neighbor person you are not supposed to even go because the soil is not good. That thing is a very big problem. It costs enough. That there are terrorists in your country. Your government left it, they know it. Your kids don't talk about it. You don't feel anything is wrong. Then a foreign countries or you have fear bomb in your way. That nation already is cost. That is a nation that is going through war. But I don't just want to view man. Because of my concern, can I go to Nigeria now? Even there are some travel right now that is not even lawful for us to travel. Because of them, we are not permitted to move. But look at what happened to him now. Tell me, how will he ever be able to boss again in this life? Tell me, what is he going to explain to those people's family? And why are we not even seeing the driver not feeling any motor? Why are we not seeing the driver? Okay, the driver not get our Louis motor. When I come see they expose this thing to una go hey, but now I can attach a video into your understanding. Because we are like the washing cloth does not fit now. That's why if you had as you are using Facebook, you see most of our content creators. Particularly there's one homo bug right now. That useless man in Spain here. Now you are just doing content, the money content making. Everyone working is bleeding. Why not so you that the situation of your country to do the content? They want to go into monetization. Then you are laughing. Other people are making. I win in my life though, or my can with no problem. It's really my personal problem. Did I have a father I'm going to go on? Now, a lot of this is run on mama yo. Oh, na papa yo die, I don't feel go bury him. Mama yo die, I don't feel go bury him. What needed the country say me? Because where I am here, Obo cannot intimidate me, they know very well. They can see intimidate you because you are like a boredom. For real. But they cannot talk to me anyhow because I know what today. I can bounce in any office. You can't tell me to go back. But we're asking questions. But when I go, we're not because I am away. Now the baby when you talk. Now the baby when you talk. You go the shake. You go the shake. Mommy, I'm gonna for them. We have seen it all. As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil. That's the man that's talking to you here. Who have seen death. What do you think I have to lose? If the country is good, it's good for everybody. If Edo is fine tomorrow, where you have you one where people. Neneza where you marry Edo and you are not enjoying the Edo. Okay, let's talk to the government, let them do well. A palace now you are more well that they are not acting as stumbling block. Is it not a useless thing that in the real boy, you know what ancestors in Muri? That to say that ancestors is wicked. Don't you see the mind of our ancestors? They even do, I'm explaining to you. Now, we have a very unique core value. Even do as an ancestors is very unique. It's very unique. Now, Idu tradition is very unique. It is only people that does not have sense of human that fight for the palace. Then look at another paragraph again. Edo alien traditions and culture is different from Idu Igodomigodo tradition and culture. It's different. Their own permit violence, which our own does not. Their own permit, you can, your cousin, your nephew, whatever. Our own does not. Their own permit rascality. Our own does not. That's why you see them often. They don't want you to speak. That there is a man you can't talk to. Otherwise, how will a man castigate who want move you or move you? Because okay, your son had, according to the letter of remedial, okay, and my dad were reporting me to a very prominent person. And that one, which anything can happen, you're over. It can do whatever. Obviously, a lot of you have also lost somebody to your father. Did your father disown you? You are still best son to your father today. Why did he now logically disown his son? Now you the same, your son cannot go follow Obazee to jam you over artifact, not those here without your consent. After you have allowed your son to go and say Gemini, maybe they have signed some certain document to now be part of the trustees. Okay, we are representing. Then one of the go to where we change the mind. Only work banana. Here we are not doing. Here cool. Or Henry Palace. Only work banana. You are very stupid. That's what Bunny and Ramon we are soon with 2026. September February. Come and start fighting. And I'll go one now. No, what is unique about it, whatever? One, let's even assume everything that you have been hearing is rumor because you have been groomed because of too much about talk, but it makes you to lose your sense of humor. That's what it does. God Almighty, have your way. You know, when Donald Trump come newly, he waged war against Canada and Mexico because of the fentanyl that will affect American whatever. Fentanyl and the bad drugs. What the fentanyl does, it reduces your consciousness. That the fentanyl, the physical fentanyl, the medical fentanyl, no one with America that only immediately why or not be senseless. Now the spiritual fentanyl, no one render doing useless today. Is about talk way. It do humanize them. Effect no, it reduces your sense of humor, reduce your consciousness. That's why there are people right now, there is something wrong with their child. Instead of them to check the level of because of fighting for the palace, Almighty Soto no notice there are people right now whose husband even when they stay together, that is spiritual fake news. This is about talk way. They do not talk he now wage war against fake news. That's why we are declaring war on about talk way. Did I make myself clear? Wako Bobby. Edonia can't do this. This is a problem. I used to go to carry over and I know that we are so many you make let Egba fight for himself. Egba have the resources, they have the witches, they have the obo. And one of you back Egba now you have okay. Do it now God go just punish you now. Because now they make me they think SS. Imagine my mode of reasoning It is not infinity, you know. That is even speak auto iwaye. Now, all bano yere kwe wegbinana. No gioma wede no wikoma wegbinana. Whenever bomb way cripple, you want to start fighting for Antonio Joshua. When already wicked, they do like this. Antonio Joshua leave me no can. And then no boy obey no can. Leave the fight for Antonio Joshua. Sigminana no bawe. Or you know Yahweh. You gioma wede no wikoma. I can no reke ducha con fuego. Omano Yahweh is more stronger than you that bath with water. Let him fight for himself. Let it not be that I want like 2026. As you just go, now person just slap her mama no buy any bobby. Why not let the gods of an Oyerenwe fight for an Oyerenwe? Why don't we go to who waggle yemen meanful? Who waggle yamen meanful? I respect in the baby. And they do land I'm coming. Go waya hoa. Look how you are praising. It's like when you are proud of your son at time. Let my son come. As soon as you can speak good English, where you are now, you bring shame to your father. Uno re que ducha con fuego. Y tú que ducha con agua. Van a ayudar uno que ducha con fuego. Eso es una locura, hombre. No piensa okay. You are fighting for a man that is a multi-billionaire. Who have everything. Who's everybody they turn out all. Everybody. Obana we need 100 cow now. Now only a market go provide that. Where woman win a 1 month, you can't pay your rent. Most of you today, we have been about lose the lucky winning. There's somebody they want to move out in Australia. Or one winner a better company. They one of our last year. A many my Yomajimuna say Van recently. Our son and no one winner. He lose that very job. This idiot in Australia. If he's going to be watching this very video. Because too much Ogyoba. Oh wow, manabe na wagwana. Bro egbale mu na. Ye tire mu na no. Bo egwa na gware mu na no. A lot of girls today who would have married a better husband, have a better contact, or banam with that moya. Do you know how many people are close to me today who are blessed? I have nothing to ever give from Osioba. Because there are ways God that make our clique to be very unique. You know we know we there now. I call Mama Wasofia, I told you was close so and so time. That don't bomb me go on with fast out. I don't get problem. And I don't bomb me go, oh ya gwalo momo. A brother or magbe. When I say they lose anything, you are not just fooling yourself. And you are still going to lose a lot of opportunities. Martin 2026. You better, because you guys, you are not winning any fight. Who are losing now? Look at how you are losing. Now, who am I going to regret? Because I was called to this. I'm not going to be calling anybody. No, nobody complain of anybody. Okay, look at it. Okay, who is to deny me? Why me my comment offense that the way we go to deny? Obazee say, do you think Obazee like everything I say? Obazee want to preserve the palace. He said it in one of these meet and greet. We will nurture it. It's a long age, whatever. We will correct them. We will not, even though they don't want it, we will tell them the use of the palace. Do you think me and Obazee is friend? God Obazee. Do you think he lost me? He just wear our TVC on him no banana ram with his own. He wanted to remain. Me say Ale. I don't. My Ghana. This in auto. We don't get Oga. I have nobody accounting to, apart from our spiritual lives. God will just see cut you come on. You don't day your day. As message they construct the dish out. I'm actually maintaining agreement, but I was already having just to advise about the letter. Before another vision comes join them again now. You know what confirm me okay, I was specially told to tell her about this thing. That call is from above. And that's why I call it a one idiot. Don't you see the way people are running a threat year? We're 2026, who is continuing this your madness? Now, there are a lot of things 2026 that's coming. That's why I don't too much have time. Aside the comment if you are very close to me, I don't discuss these people. No. Or while they set working, I want to start doing some video like a criminal line. The palace field, they denouncing or deny these aliens. No, you attack Don Pedro. That the roof in Anna are very in spiritually. That we are going to stop. We will not stop. We are bringing out the building. No, that's when the roof. The same yesterday, today again, that one will not make us stop from dismantling the roof. I will bring it down. That palace will no more. But we are not going to can no remain. Reason why. But our God have a finance. Only man said don't say dispute. Or where no bow can say you we don't. When we understand the no. Man need the we have a reason. Maybe one or two persons. Some of our two fathers may just say, okay, I can't go over or to take over. But that's my own opinion. We doesn't need it. One, let everyone go and plant his own It has not helped anything. What have the palace did for us rather than commotion? Look at that, the Nigerian Okpebolo. Any person that want to insult anybody and fighting for the palace. From 2026, fight your problem. Let it be that my woman I'm calling with commuting due to way. Now you are not there writing straight. If I catch you, okay, what are you going to tell police in your way? Look at what Joseph Ogeho Nona did yesterday. If I bat I've do that man snake in the monkey shadow. Oh, well, okay, Antonio, you don't finally come off for Indonesia away from the zoo. Away from the zoo. Greetings from here, my brother. God will protect you. No worry. No worry. If you get my number, try holler me more stick chat. I think we don't ever talk once like that before we did Indonesia or something, you know. So that is it. You don't need to be carried away or, you know, you start helping those that are not helping you, doing things that are not meaningful, you know, misbehaving anyhow. All those is what you want to gain inside. You the fight who don't fight you. Just because there was a boy, I think, I can see picture of the face a little. But I say that boy I'm from Oronebe. In my mom, maybe not small the mama of testing on me. I saw his comment, he was cursing me. He was insulting his head. His name is Timothy. And he even mentioned my name on our brother anything. Because he don't understand anything about the palace. Area no have you waking. Area Bible costel. You can say children misbehave. But I look at the marriage when I walk on a magale one. Or you one matriculation say, okay, we are finishing with a banner. Where are you going to get the work? We are building an enabling society in Wado Media. We are paying sacrifice for the grown-up one. Okay, we are here too in Nigeria very year. We calculated you we calculated Jimmy. We are supposed to be fighting for enabling society. Then our leaders, no more we put them into place. If the or will let the other that rule will be counted word of double. Counted word of double honor. According to what was created in that 1 Timothy 5 verse 17. Now you read your Bible. The king that have the same character like Oba. Pharaoh is even better. Pharaoh were using the children of Israel to labor for the Egyptian. It was only King Uzziah in that Isaiah chapter 6 verse 1. He says, since the day King Uzziah died, Isaiah saw the Lord. Also, King Uzziah was also a stumbling block to Isaiah. Then what are you supporting here? No, what encourages you because of the throne? Because you were groomed and brainwashed. As if favored you? Tell me one program that when you finish it to a guest, or when you finish a motor college, that it was Palace that initiated this very program. Look at the mess in Mayadori. And who do you think supposed to make that state to be better? It's just the Palace working with the state government in sincerity. But today there's commotion everywhere. Now, all Manobu will support what is happening in those state today. When Obazee was around, even Martin and Yubo, Mamena, no badoya support Okbewolo. No more Fulani. We cannot go to farm. Now, are you stupid? Are you going to enter this 2026 with this charlatancy head? I don't want everyone to repent because God always sends warning before destructions. And they must peace. If you are very, very sincere, we speak the truth here. We don't need to lie. You can say to them, I'm not that really violent. We need to say the truth. Your king is not acting right. Also, don't to correct it because they consume away. Where any another day in they go back a cake to come. Work bele. Bele K47 Lilian Yahweh. Una girl say people like us don't take a bopaseki. Whatever it takes, if we want to pay Tom Polo to come from Niger Delta, 1 billion to make sure wire, I work bele now little Huawei. I give you one of Balebe. True, I swear. For real now, why you go condemn my brother? I don't go humiliate like that. Oh, small children. This one a man where don't they do lecturer since 19 years. One naked video. Oh man, we na because they know if not they know. Now you want to say a palace or him say. Not be only move you breed them. You know how many lawyers they take for Moyufi. Moyufi did not defeat them for court. You think say this Joseph Gion where he was what I mean is sorting my oba. There's nobody going on going. Oh well, even the queen on my video, look at it. They saw the queen too. Who is the oba? Queen of England, they insult her. When Charles was inaugurated, coronated or coronation some years ago, look at it here. Not my king. They see people they do Charles like this. Fuck you. They give a middle finger. Then the Bible tells you, are you stupid? You are just here with all this attire. If Abba have said, okay, maybe na me be Abba. Or by the way, we're to we're naked. Ma who we're being again to it. Why are you here? Always insulting my king. Insulting your king. Is that why you just drove away from London 4 hours to come to this? I used to be instantly. How are you here? Is his own right? Is his own right? Did he slap the king? Oh, when he did not slap the king, or the boy woke up slapping the king. Let the cause follow. They will open up the constitution. When Emmanuel Macron was slapped some years ago, the president of France, the man spent 3 months in prison. After that, he went to unemployed benefits. Oh, because one was a idiot. They not charge you at the layer. I get that. Use this your stupidity to enter 2026. No already frequency no day, whether your body will feel resistant. Man of work gonna figure or day. Now okay, tell me the use. Saloba no forgiver. A man can what out that way. Or what Obazee and Ron no do more. This was the narrative they sold. He does a normal human being. He release the same way you release. He a bitchy boozy. Okay, finger no carry kayo. Of a muru yengwe of a screen. About the screen. Your life or live. What do kawa nobody be God. Donald Trump all romance okay bugen all to Putin. Very well of a way doggy of a way missionary. He was the tell us how we no feel mobilize. Donald Trump tell us say oh what Malena and I will no, I'm not making love today. You know, go to call FBI. Ekwe. Emma, what a party, all we in period. Donald Trump cannot do anything. What about you killing your way? Attention, back. Okay, no. You two tell yesterday. No. Equal. One no, whether they don't talk to them. If they don't talk to them, why and the Peking can't get quarrel? You get where go reach now, Peking go there. You know what time Peking go don't tell each other face to face. But why God? I go salo back one. When God sent Prophet Isaiah to go and meet Ezekiah, in the book of Isaiah 38, now what's a little boy when the final sale? He said, go and tell Isaiah, go and tell Ezekiah in that Isaiah 38, tell him that this sickness is going to lead unto death. Now, what did God say? What did Ezekiah say? He contested it. He said, God, check my record. He was not happy saying it. Imagine how more you all can talk or what will me amena irununa hansa mami ewe doluwa we you are guna. Ezekiel contested it. Not be God, God content Yama again, content call. Please, Prophet Isaiah, why he say, or when he says, he say, Ekelo Gio, Yene, the Gbe Wuri, are you got on? Nemenaton. Yatame, Ezekiel, where in year 15 years, by age or a very more can be the mistake. I'm sorry, you. I'm just trying to explain to you on the Parako way. Or why I go again. You may find and say, look at mistakes everywhere. Baba, why na me we all buwana and made a mistake? But at the end of the day, we are saying this coward, whatever. Okay, who is not fully who? All of you were shouting, hey, I'm going to come. All of you were very proud. No, you know if you be like that, or I have a Pedro na global account. You know how many international lawyers don't get this matter don't pass up by matter. Or now this matter pass up by below. Cannot take it. This thing it go affect a lot of things from beside though. The worst mistake they will make was to send to Bogo. Particularly the man didn't commit anything. What can they even commit traditionally? Edoya talk by he intend to wait on Baby they enjoy alone. He give it there for everybody for free. Okay, we are 2 hours. Let's assume that very prayer Pedro prayed was a prayer that God will deliver us from indigestion, from all calamity. And God entered Pedro and said, this prayer, let's assume it was things of old, like Pedro was, like who is this man? Elijah. And he went there. Okay, no, yeah, what bad talk, but you'll be saying, I'll let about can't remain the rest of that people will die. He tend to not change my say, and do ya talk, but that's everybody that talk, but then that one will not remove the calamity that's supposed to be for the state. Is it not better everybody is alive than only Oba is alive? Mona go think now. At times use common sense and logic to do a lot of things. Don't always take things from one perspective. Don't always check action, check the motive behind it. Why did Pedro say Edoya talk, but does that mean there's a calamity I've already seen that nobody is seeing? Look at now you guys fool yourself already. Now, is this one not pleasant now? That one will work me now. Saloba no give it's not denying you. My ancestors will not deny me. They know I'm in line. My ancestors will not deny me. I will win our song. One look for what we are live here. Nothing also where pray not to ever fight with moron. A do alien they are moron. A moron when he's losing, he does not know he's losing. Now, Enestima Fidon, who was one of the social media bourgeoisies or what, I think he have repented. He said I should enlighten him more just now, allegedly. I think that was what the comment means. About it do. Then I just put a glitch of it there. We're not such assassin who will go and look for work. I will win our son what you anime. Then we not be like you. No me or logo manore 2026. No gam you can no fian no where no baragmo. We no lomare. These are the food themselves. Look at that comment. Okay, I saw again. Go and look for work. Look for what for where? At least at times you sit down and listen to people. Do you know at times your critics? Or there was a day I did a lecture in this social media. I said gossiper in the city at times. Or where I think or written to where Oba when I be on Daniel. I tell you, I saw a Daniel. Also a Dege, also a Bo. That's how some certain things work. I also sit down today. No way I'm me. He said you were henny. Man, anybody move here like 2026? He said, "You were here, South. A man so worried. Patient Father, return that very course. Moi will bop by moi desert divodo. Eh boy, I just pray you repent. I listen to all this. Hey, why I excitement with me? I'm not talking base. I hate the Oba. The character there. Okay, how is the palace even helping you yourself? How is the palace? No, be frank and sincere. Tell me one particular a proactive measure on ground now as we speak that is benefiting your family. Apart from this bewa. With what is happening to Pedro to the honor that well. Or that well. A Matthew to pray for everybody. Don't always check us on time. Check motive behind it. This is what I told our brother in Germany. What about your security? Now, logically, also check it from another perspective. Maybe also boy you know ya tie no. I na me we after what tie you were bene. Iyan ya na so mo banti you wo he. Maybe God want to, you don't want to schedule making that way dangerous because they know that better way God would have been able to appear to you with lay. I think there are some delays. Why did they say God delay? Every disappointment is a blessing. It is not always true that every disappointment is a blessing, but in most cases, there are people. How do people come about giving it, not checking up the action, the same time looking at the motive? Now, a boss your look, we have most of our past mother fathers. All we motoring and say, "Wala." I wanted to enter that vehicle. Imagine just we on Katutayeva. You know, go big ben. Not a distance time. The motor had an accident. Everybody or that. Now that disappointment will become a blessing to that man. Now you were supposed to enter a flight. Also, when you wear airport or a taxi no lie or a bus no lie, a delayed waro, automatically you couldn't meet up the flight again. The started calling with taxi. I don't feel for those countries. Now you don't make me mad. Then at the end of the day, after 6 hours, you are not seeing breaking news. But when so and so crash land in so and so in Côte d'Ivoire. Yo, thank God do we marry her. That's how it functions. But we only want to systematically flog things from one perspective. You know what share your megbe? You know what share your megbe? At times, what our father were seeing those days when some boys were in love. In love in our negbe. Oh, come on, we get now. We know. Most women today no more working out there with both their father and their mother want them about that woman. Not only no that's why they just concluded where every disappointment is a blessing, because out of about 100 people that were disappointed, 60% were later happy. It's a pass mark. That's why they come about it where every appointment is a blessing. Check that book of Hebrews 12 verse 11. Or when no discipline ceased to be pleasant at a time. He said, but painful. He said, at the end result, he yield an harvest of righteousness to them that will train by it. Your king is being humiliated in international scales. Go and look. Let everybody give it and work in a vote. Okay, let everybody vote abroad. Okay, if you want your king to go to, if you want Benin king to go to jail, let alone all the Nigerians or all those. That's why 1,000 are voting out of about 4 million, 5 million people. A jail what is that? Okay, or a win. Each of the citizens will donate 1,000 euro for him. But all man win. In a beba hanging. Election for Wawari, don't worry your own year. Because you're going to lose. A fear tactics, even the people even fighting. Those ones they are tired. Just look at the nonsense now. Because allegedly your wife is trying to, calm you down. What time of morning we know your son? Then away your son in Nena, working no more there. But there's nothing you can do. How will a father who are more worried for 4 years now? He brought that same maga to governor when he started castigating his son. The crown prince. Okay, what is good about the man? Forgive your hand women away. What has he done for you to be frank and sincere? If you want to be sincere to yourself. Certainly nothing. So you are just wasting your time. What be a boy? On a waiting for mental health. So these are what these people, they were grown by it. Hindu tradition is so unique. We believe on fair play. Mama believe on bomb. Don't you see one or two person is still trying to, defend the stupidity because this is their tradition. Nana Wemata Yagoba Dole Doyi. That what does this imply? Say now truth. Now will fit a help Oba build Edo. Let me use it as a state. Now you came out with truth, speaking the truth. Now, the kind of truth they are talking about is different from the one that was created in the book of John chapter 8, verse 32. The kind of truth they are talking about is whatever thing Oba do, support him. Whatever thing Oba do, even when you confirm it, not the same way we are confirming right now, it is his ancestor that brought Okpebolo that made Benin people not to have like this December. It is ancestor that brought Okpebolo that deliberately shut down e-government that will benefit everybody. It is ancestors that brought Okpebolo that deliberately shut down Osiomo power plant. Let's forget about the rest, about the more aspect of it. It is ancestors that brought Okpebolo that brought down a dodges. That's why today, no sea of O is coming out. Now, what are you, on your normal brain, what are you going to call such an ancestors? It's a useless ancestors. I will be running up here. The book of Matthew 27, verse 20. He said, by their fruit you shall know them. When I say the palace is useless, it's not a cause. It's not useful. Anything that is not useful is useless. That's why in Europe here, you see some people, they dump a lot of things in the dustbin. It might still be good, but to the person, it don't need them again. To me, the palace is useless. I will say the presence of your king, or Baiware the second. I will say the friend of him. The palace is useless, sir. These are just normal whatever. Make it to be useful. He said, open rebuke is better than a secret love. All of you are being driven by emotion. All of you are being driven by emotion. Oh, society, you want me to activate the boy again even when you were. I don't know why you people are doing anyhow. Okay, really where you are not so well bring away up here. You want to enter 2026 with this knucklehead and this brainless whatever, supporting evil? Okay, now when you comment where you are lying this aspect, that is the brought of Pebble, there's like Benin, why are you lying? Okay, now even this very letter, have you also expressed your displeasure? Osagi, I guess what you're writing is, I think it's also meaningful, Even this very letter, putting all those young men, if you were to be you, how will you feel? Do you know the trauma these people are passing through right now? Did you know where a level were coming where, don't worry, Obago Yoko Tunubu. Tunubu may want to wash his hand. Nagle Nyonwa, na life imprisonment you. It's because the state is also lawless. That's why your palace, your Oba also supported Okpebolo. Okpebolo is going to bring a nonsensical whatever. Why they not do for Obazee president? That's why there was also negligence in Obaseki's time. Because Tony Kabaka kidnapped Prince Okorowa, Obazee was supposed to take that thing upon himself. Go and read the letter in the palace with Melody. Distancing himself from you people. Right now, you are not called talks. You are not auto. I think they also mention auto social media. Let me just try if I can be able to get a glance rid of it to all of you. Now, Benin Traditional Council, Oba Palace, Benin City, 31st October 2025. Oba Benin Palace, public announcement. The Benin Traditional Council, I'm reading the letter, which is to use this medium to inform the general public that the unfortunate incident in which Pedro Obazee was mishandled was not authorized by the Oba of Benin. And it cannot be authorized because it is not in the character of our reverend monarch to do so. The Oba Benin is a peaceful, loving father to all. Now, the Benin Traditional Council also wish to advise our youth not to take laws into their hands. That is to say, leave it for the ancestors and the appropriate authorities. Leave it. Now, let me start this paragraph again. He said the Benin Traditional Council also wish to advise our youth not to take laws into their hands on any issue, no matter the degree of provocation. They should always respect the laws of the land in all actions and utterances, and allow appropriate security agency handle all matters. Do you think if Nigeria were, if you people don't bribe federal government, everything I've told Yoruba that Tinubu go arrest me? Because they will now go tell that made me dead now. They support Tinubu no fiangu wagon. So that as he don't they support Tinubu, so any person where they come, Oba do call it one major general, or with that guy where they come, they insult our Oba. See, they insulted Tinubu. Ali, good or bad, if nobody indicts you, it is not every criticism you criticize our government, they will pick you for. Now all those that are no migo and no betting now, or you are going to palace, been an APC. That's what I because you go to radio one major on your ego or one lieutenant colonel, they can't back over on the domo. I was the station to bring your. That's what happens. On a no Ubekun police, we see you doing this kind of advocacy that will arrest you. It is when you are now a lecturer, everything I'm saying here is spiritual. Now, spiritual battle is supposed to be, not supposed to be physical. You know your time now. He says social media users should equally endeavor to cross-check information appropriately before posting. His Royal Majesty Omonobanedo Oko Apolopolo Eware II, CFRO Oba of Benin, wish you all a happy new year. Now, he wish everybody a happy new year. Oma wasi yonpa. Wasuhu. When a boy can go Oba, who will sacrifice when Oba. When I always say, Osebato Suhu, we make her. Eh? He has paid for the crime not coming. He's going to appear before a special judiciary here abroad. He don't have Donald Trump people, they are putting a river. What go on? The same way Queen was persecuted. Okay, your father will be exempted. I'm not going to no. Who's supposed to repair those things? No matter repair. What you? Am I your problem? My yarema, Odo away make become. As soon as we you are very lucky. I'm not related to Lagos on anybody. Because I'm a very truthful person. It is when somebody is lying. No wonder what to Wagwamine. Now when school don't eat corn, below go the water rabbit. This is life we are believing. But in release. In the poor when we're poor. Oh, have a your gas no difference. Enamos where I am more, and you have him. Ugmasin Redos alobari your moment. Or meso self, or till you have VF second, and I'm your mabio. It's so till you are surrogate. You are stupid. Making some people to be very whatever, because his father was a wager or metro no money. Not be do get the land. Now they get the land. Why if he say I get out to insult anybody? It is my right. I'm fighting for my father. My father Allah be restored, but he do accommodate everybody. Why is your father not bring everybody together? Are you say as I say oh me? Then I answer every way. You go see your baba me. If na better thing the decision trust say you go see your baba. Will anybody say now you go see Queen? You go see your baba. It's exactly the same thing like when you call people Pharaoh, because it means wicked. You go see about me wickedness. It means craftiness. It means bomo. You go see about me where you already in a state of Lodibar. You go see about me that you already in a state of resonantia magnetica. You go see about me that you already in a state of chaotic and aquatic state. Only US submarine can survive it. because they are powerful. That you go see about me. No, why are we calculation? A new year, we don't have 2 hours to go. Learn, you won't learn. All of you doing Oshelege. There are some videos you guys do here. Now, if you try to say, okay, well, we are calm down, what the Bama? You should be happy, okay. At this point, they thought to I pass will make his teaching. Nana man, no way at work bevolo. Ancestors in my mother, if we bave move walk in a no bua where ma. You guys are shameless. Those days, maybe you get that way they drink. You get the way people come to the mock your dad. Why is it? When I don't know why I wear. Era fool. You say my dad the fool himself now. That's why I always so babala wala because or when your boy overflow. We most of all we grow up for such a home whereby we does not allow our dad to talk is a kind of issue. Now we do rovio. Look how we went there on a rovio. Okuri biru to marry for babadolawa. I don't know whether people are sensible. They will go away. What's interesting you about the character of your dad? Let's even assume where it is a rumor that they sleep with themselves. Are you not ashamed of that? Or what you do not take from your sibling? Why are you supporting the Oba about it? No, we here to go. Do you think all your children will be happy over this attitude? If not, because maybe they are also groomed or about program area. Why is his son right now is Eleha? Putting his own whatever again. He give a son away. Please, oh, Mona, help me. Oh. The guy is crying for help. How many of you now have said, your majesty is our Baba, or Matereke 4 years, on a Magba, na, why no? Ogion Bazeleka, we cannot Gwaladia. Ogion Bayan, no Gwaladia. Kowapa, I'll see you. A man that has a problem with his wife, a problem with his children. Or no where we mind him. Let go and do census. Uno will not buy they told say 1,000. A sincere census. I work I'm with machine, your forensic machine and muyo man where what told. If you are really with the other with your mind. Why are learning? Why learn? Nonsense. Man, the anybody are saying. Man, I'm saying, a little while at 20. If we don't have about 1 hour 58 minutes to go to New Year. And no matter what, whatever thing we are doing, everything we are just saying is lies. Huh? Everything we are just saying is lies, right from the one. Why did you do never? Is it truth or whatever? This is one thing in our mind. That's why somebody like me will not lie. I don't know how to say it true. No, I don't say all those things. It's what I've seen this thing, Mangba. Oh, Mangba. Then why are you furious about it? I should go and look for what this night. What do you mean? Oh, Mangba, where were you? Is it not time for me to enjoy? If I enjoy, when I be say, time is coming, I won't walk again, my life. Because ego worry a widow. If you have any pain, what do you get many? I guess one time away. That's why you have to work now. Always so I deserve an harvest. So, Happy New Year, guys. Our activism, everybody have already understand. Let me speak my truth. Very while we watching now, you becoming, you are commenting where you must find this person, go back money, or by just a normal person, or a way doggy, or a way missionary journey. We saw the condom. Is a human being, do man and I want to be in a band, maybe of a 6-pack, maybe of a monona. All those who Madame Ford na design, na skate artist. He does a normal being like you, who also dream most cases. Oh, we have to have the opinion, and so how they baby enforce it to draw. I don't know why people are stupid. 21st century. If I move, you move, you wanna. Boss, anybody. Why you do admin? A man that has money, he can command the military. Don't you think if we are not right, they might have sued us by now? They might have sued us by now. Don't you think that? Please, New Year now. So Happy New Year to everyone that are good inside. He just try to portray how the palace was supposed to be. My again, we know say na jege. This was how it was supposed to be. Under normal, under a sound state. Under a kinevuna lueriri. But the other side, the Amobo, that's the thing. So, from here, we won our battle. We were not arriving any carryover. We have counted all the soldiers. That is under our command, under our control. To the spiritual atmosphere in Baori, none is missing. And I think I've also calculated, check all our department. I didn't hear any news where we lose any soldiers. So kudos to Emidu, kudos to our ancient father. Also kudos to you for your prayer and support. Not even Eziman, they just said no pains. Or Wagba, still very healthy. Still very healthy. Still very healthy. So without you, we would have not been able to get here. Let's keep the ball rolling. Speak the truth often. Let the truth begin to fuel, act as a immune system to you, to build your immune system. Stand for the truth always. Even though it takes you to stand alone. It is very good. If I get my terror. So don't let the dueling use get tactics. When we carry road dog win a blind fight. In 2026, the palace is not going to remain there. Nothing you guys do. The will of God must stand. It's time for humanity to flourish, and the time is now. So I go back any. Don't go and stand in God's way. As soon as I give command, I the one to control the spiritual airspace. You know the boss one be what's one be. The man only give a command in it. You know because it's for our good. This is somebody, a lot of people that would have loved to be at home, but they couldn't go. A lot of people normal life bus. Flight from Lagos to Benin, 400,000. The lowest they can get right now, 350. Honorary bus now mean on that. It is something thousand because the road, kidnapping road. This a bus before on TV 45. Look how it's skyrocketing. What is good there? And what is the use of the palace? So from me here, seeing you 2026, you are going to be more powerful in 2026. God is going to increase your finances. Your immune system will be more stronger, be bigger than all your trouble. God will trouble all your trouble. Everyone that wants you to succeed will succeed. Everyone that have said in their heart that will not be happy in 2026. Anything, any person with you in 2026 will also happen to them. I pray that all our allies, both in social media and on ground, in everywhere, God will protect you. 2026 will be our year of flourishing. Happy New Year, everyone. Ciao, bye.
Now we don't hear from Comrade Newton. Let us know what you think for comment section. If you never subscribe to Dan AHA YouTube, try make you subscribe so that make you for the hear all the things where they happen for Nigeria. Make I leave you with this video, make you help us share them. Thank you for watching Dan AHA YouTube.